Hello guys, and happy Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. Jack is... No, we're eating pizza.
No, we're getting pizza, but I ordered it because I hate waiting and Mom wanted something special on the pizza.
From where?
Pizza Now.
Oh.
They don't deliver.
We don't ever order at Pizza Now. That's why it's Pizza Now. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. Like, Little Caesars is ready earlier, but, yeah. Anyways, Jack is over at his friend's house. He's sleeping over. It was so funny. He couldn't fall asleep last night. I heard him come in my parents' room, and I heard him say something, and then he slept out on the couch, and I was like, yeah, he can't sleep, because whenever he can't sleep, he sleeps on the couch. Because he was so excited because he gets to sleep over at his friend's house tonight, which he's only had one other sleepover, which, I don't know, like, at his age I had more sleepovers, but, I don't know, like, for guys it's not, like, as much of, like, it's not like a sleepover. It's like, I'm spending the night at his house. Like, you know, like, we're bros kind of thing. Whereas, like, at my friend's house, like, my friend, I think the first time I slept over at her house was for her, like, 6th birthday party or 7th or 8th birthday. I don't even know how old she was. But she was, like, little. And I remember I got an ear infection that night, too. Which is really awful. But it was the first sleepover I'd ever had. Like outside of my grandma's and I guess my babysitter's, because my parents weren't gone, like they were still at our house, but she was just like, she had her niece and nephew, and so she asked if we wanted to stay over. So I think that might have been the first time I spent, like, other than my grandma, I guess, away from my parents, but technically it was with my babysitter. That's where Jack is tonight, and yeah guys, it's also supposed to snow 11 to 12 inches or so. 10 to 12 inches. And so Matthew walked home from school and he was like, I saw like a herd of snow plows. I was like, and you walked home in shorts. He had shorts on and he still has shorts on. 5. And what was I gonna say? And there were snow plows coming down the street. But my dad said it's supposed to start snowing, or it is snowing like right now. So we're headed out to actually go get pizza. So you guys can see that. It probably looks like rain. No, it's very, very heavy snow. Yeah, so be prepared for 10 to 12 inches of snow tonight. I'm really upset because I don't like snow, and tomorrow's my birthday. I don't want it to snow on my birthday.
No, let it snow, let it snow. Oh
my gosh, guys, it's crazy. It's coming down in like sheets out here right now. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, wait.
Hang on, I gotta.
Yeah, because there's a car coming. No, it was like in Star Wars when they're in like hyperspeed or whatever.
I'll do it here.
As long as nobody's on our street.
There it is.
It's like Star Wars. Oh, damn. Oh, there's cars. Like, of course, there's like never anybody on our street except for when we don't want anybody on our street. It looks so cool on the camera, too. It seriously looks like that.
Get him, Chewy.
It looks weird though because of the reflection from those lights. But when we get up to the next block, when there are no more lights on our block.
Oh my gosh, look how much.
Yeah, why are there so many cars?
It's like a funeral.
Yeah, there's never anybody on our street. I mean, not that there's never anybody on our street.
There we go.
There's somebody walking in the snow. Where are they walking to or from? The sausage peppers taste very strong though.
Smell.
Yeah.
It taste?
Oh, it tastes very strong. No, it smells very strong.
Oh my god, I'm getting like weird vision problems.
Yeah!
I'm just watching the snow.
It's creepy!
It's like 2-dimensional.
Yeah.
And it should be 3.
Oh, look, there's a chunk of ice going off.
It's pretty spooky. Here we go. Really fast.
Dude, don't!
Come on, it's like hyperspeed.
Oh So cool on the camera, Dad. That would be our turn right there. And our trash cans that are covered in snow.
No.
Yeah, look at the grass.
Move.
It's completely covered.
Oh! It's snow.
Yeah.
2 days.
Dad, don't leave her.
Sunday. I took off for Kayla's birthday.
Pussy, now you get to hold her. Dad, look at her. She's watching you.
It's funny, there's like hardly anything on the sidewalk out here.
I know, but
So look at the grass is completely covered.
they think somebody's here.
Completely covered.
Guys, want an update on the snow? Look at that. It's hard to see now because is there a light out now in that thing? It seemed like it was brighter earlier. That is the snow now. It's a few inches. The grass is completely covered. And the funny thing is too, our neighbors just had their lawn mowed yesterday and now there's snow on the ground. So guys, we ended up watching the Hawks and the Bulls as well. Neither team won, guys. I'm kind of upset about that. Whoa, my door doesn't want to open. Yeah. And apparently too, Matthew has told us, kept checking in during the entire both games to check to see if it was still snowing, and he said it was still snowing outside. Yeah, it's getting darker and darker out, and it's harder and harder to see out there. But yeah, we definitely got some snow. I hate it. Ew. Oh my gosh. The nice thing is though, is you guys can kind of tell that part right there is our step, and then that is like the edge of it. That is a mat, like a welcome mat, and then that's the sidewalk. So it's actually not really sticking to like the actual sidewalk and stuff like that, which is nice, which means we don't really have to shovel or anything. But yeah, I still don't like snow. But if my dad said it's supposed to warm up into like the 50s and stuff like that, so we won't really have to worry about the snow next week. But it's like, I heard something about possibly it breaking a record. I don't remember who was saying it, or maybe I even heard on the news something about like it might be the most snowfall, not the most snowfall, but like the most snowfall for this particular day or whatever it was, or like this early in the year or something like that, which is kind of crazy. And my birthday's tomorrow, which doesn't make me very happy about that because I don't like snow and I don't want snow on my birthday. Because like my birthday's still kind of early enough where it's technically still fall. Like, it shouldn't be snowing in fall. But anyways, yeah. But I do remember for Matthew's, when Matthew won the Super Bowl, his football season, what was that, 4 years ago now? That was like the first weekend, I think it was, in November, or maybe the second weekend in November, and it was snowing. There were flurries during the football game. Yeah, real football right there. Not just pee-wee football. It was actually snowing. I think it was like flurries. It was raining, but I mean, it was like below freezing, I think. I don't know if it was below freezing, but I thought somebody said that there were flurries. So I mean, it was still kind of early, but nothing stuck. Like, I mean, it was very like, it was just chilly, and it felt more like rain. So I don't really know if it was snow or rain or like kind of sleety stuff, if that makes sense. But yeah, guys, I was super upset. The Bulls lost to Golden State, who is undefeated, and the Hawks are in 6th place or something like that, which everybody's like, oh, don't worry, because the Hawks were in the exact same position last year and they won the Stanley Cup. So everybody's like, oh, don't worry. Like, that's all the announcers keep talking about. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to worry, but they don't look like they're playing like they did last year. Like last year, like this year, it was like, at least this game, I was like, I knew from the beginning, I was like, they're not going to win because their passing was horrible. They only took 19 shots on goal, I think they had, and the other team had like 30 something. Which is crazy when you figure, you know, it ended up actually going into overtime. It was 1-1 and they ended up scoring. But honestly, too, Darling stopped like 5 or 6 of their shots. And then, I mean, you can only ask a goalie to stop so much before, like, the other team needs, you know, the rest of the team needs to help. But, and then, too, I mean, if the Bulls were to lose to anyone, I was kind of happy it was Golden State. I mean, we did beat LeBron, but I honestly like Steph Curry, so if it was to anybody, I'd rather lose to Steph Curry than to LeBron James, just because. So, I mean, he has, like, the cutest little girl ever, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was, like, going around Facebook, at least that's where I saw it, like, earlier last season, but like earlier in this season, his little girl came in when he was being interviewed, and she, you know, like they do after every game, and she came up and she was like so cute. And then too, for her birthday, which was I think like over the summer, she turned like 2 or 3, and I saw it, somebody posted that, maybe I just saw it on Instagram or something like that, but she was doing the whip and the nay nay. It was so cute, like, for her birthday. Oh my gosh, it's so cute when little kids do it too, because they're like so discoordinated. Anyways, guys, but I was just happy, like, if we lost to anybody, I'd rather have it, if I had to pick, like, you know, the top people, I guess, in the NBA, you know, Steph Curry or LeBron James, if I had to pick 2 of those, out of the 2 of those, I would rather lose to Steph Curry than LeBron James. And we beat LeBron James, so, earlier in the season. So, anyways, but it was, I think they're 14-0 now, which, I mean, my Panthers are still, what is it, 9-0 now? And they play tomorrow. They're playing the Redskins, and the Bears are playing Denver, which I'm super excited about playing Denver because our head coach was from Denver. And also, Peyton Manning's out, and, what's it called? We have a real shot at beating Denver, which was undefeated for a while, you know, earlier in this season, and we have a real, especially after last week's game where it was a blowout. I'm just super excited. Well, not tomorrow, that's on Sunday. Tomorrow's Saturday. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, give it a thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So, bye, guys. And I don't know what this dog's problem is, because she had dinner already. You already had dinner. You already ate. Do you want to go outside? You scared Ikey Poo Poo. Aw,